Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back, Jack. You know I come back when I got something to spill. You know what I'm talking about? How's everybody been doing, man? How's everybody been doing? Well, as you can see on the thumbnail, since the news ain't gonna tell us, you gotta just really explore what's really going on. I got word, I got the message. Georgia Power, well, it ain't no power plant. It's a chemical, a bio lab that exploded well, it started fire this morning. They thought they had it under control, and in Georgia, but that sucker is making everybody shelter in place, and it's damn near 4 something, well 5 something in the states where I'm at, down here in Texas. But don't act like nobody ain't told you all that, right? Things are going to be happening while everybody worried about getting their nails done and their fresh haircuts and their outfits. This is trials and tribulations that our parents haven't even seen. That's about that stuff exposed all the time, right? It's just a coincidence of the area keep exploding in. You see what I'm saying? The area, the things keep happening in. That's a message. I don't think y'all got the message, but down here in Texas, when them cows was burning, what was that? At the beginning of this year, the wildfires in Texas. I say, man, salute everybody coming up in here. Salute. But I had to take a break. Really, I was just busy on some grown folk stuff. You get that once in a while. I don't have time to, and y'all don't have time. I see everybody tends to replay or some try to catch the live or whatever. But I was coming back. I ain't gonna do y'all like that, man. But it's just in the nick of time where we have something to talk about. Everybody talking about that young dog case, and this is the new thing, explosion at a bio lab in Georgia. What else we missing? How they had an article where Chicago badasses, right? They took over one of the blocks, or the Venezuela's gangs, right? What are they trying to do? Have you ever thought about that? What are they trying to do? Now, I know this for a fact. I know, like it's been said, that this ain't kicking off nothing, right? That shouldn't have already been kicked off from the get-go. Taking pride in your race, taking pride in who you killing, right? I think they had a whole summer of, about 10-year run, 15-year runs on blacks killing blacks. Now they feeling like we where they want us to be. Not trusting each other. Not trusting everybody a philosopher, but it's just straight up down to earth. We would not, and everybody keeps saying it, everybody keep laughing, but you got to look at the person behind the gun. We would not shoot nobody from another race. Hey, let's just call a spade a spade. We have so much built-in hate for us, our people that look like me. Y'all other races really ain't got no problem. And then I'm not in y'all race, so I don't really, I feel like y'all handle your own, I can't talk we are the world, right? Because we got all these biological labs, all these Venezuelans is in our community, or the, immigrants or Spanish folks community, and nobody's really talking about it. Because they know we ain't getting out the mind frame. Because listen, I'm going to tell you another thing that distracted us. These youngsters try to act like they OGs, but tell on everybody. When it gets hot, where they don't have when they don't have a gun in their goddamn hand and they finna face time. But y'all still condone that because y'all buy their rap music. But them act. Sometimes the actor got to come out of character and perform a little bit. That's what them people told them. You know, the ones give them all that money to rap that genocide stuff. Man, this coming to a head right now. And I don't tell me, I haven't warned y'all. Man, listen. If you knew me back in the day, you'll take these words with a grain of salt. You'll take these words. Don't eat all that salt. It'll give you high blood pressure, correct? Look, don't pay attention to these clucks, because it'll knock off your kids. If I tell you like that, then what, are you going to get the memo? Or you just going to keep letting them crash out like the Sexy Reds and whoever else that's demeaning our culture? Man, I was sitting in a restaurant today, man, picking up a taco. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I guess the lack of morals, right? Lack of morals. Why you showing your ass like that in public, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? How many years do we got to tell y'all pull y'all pants up? Oh, y'all ain't worried about it? Because y'all don't have to worry about fighting. See, back in the day when you had to worry about fighting, you had your pants pulled up. Because excuses is, don't get caught with your pants down. Y'all remember that saying back in the day? I know my parents, man, say son, don't get caught with your pants down. Now, we used to think about romancing a female at that time. But now, youngsters, y'all done reversed the game. And some of y'all youngsters getting caught with y'all pants down. But some of y'all OGs ain't telling them the rules and regulations, so the code is over with. The code is over with on these streets, man. Did y'all see that young Dolph trial? And then you ask why these people passing away. You thought you was slicking in a can of hair grease? I don't have to. The street gonna do justification for all those black men that hate their own people and try to make a legacy. Nigga, that shit is over with. You need to get these youngsters' head right. Everybody want to be a triple OG talking about bullshit. What we got world falling down in front of our face. Now, Georgia, how many people live in Georgia of another descent? Let me ask you that. How many people is this actually going to affect with this chemical plant, with this genocide that's going on, with this taking over the blocks with these Venezuelans, and people are scared to shoot them? They got some kind of rights by the government. I always want to know how they was going to do this. How you going to take over the United States with United States soldiers? You remember back in the day where Obama was vetting, right? The military, and see who was actually going to be able to take orders if it was unconstitutional just because the government said so. Oh, man, they came up with a new law once everybody started having a rebuttal. Oh, no, I can't kill my own people. They can't call the National Guard in, so who do they call in? The Venezuelans. Do you think it's a goddamn game when it ain't? Huh? Slugger, what you talking about? Do you think it's a goddamn game when it ain't? Y'all can make all these dreams, have all these plans, man. Don't plan nothing until you find out what that election gonna do. Because they already stirred up a hornet's nest. Hey, they killed somebody major over there in Israel. They killed somebody major this weekend. Have y'all heard about it, or have y'all even paid attention to the news? Oh, yeah, they got distractions talking about Kamala Harris and Trump. Who you gonna pick? I ain't picking now one of them. What are they gonna do for us? 911 can't even do something. Listen. This is so serious right now, and I said I was gonna go whoa, right? But how many people understand what I'm saying? It's for real. Let me catch y'all, man. I'm going to go back and look at these messages. Salute everybody coming in, man. I apologize. Sun in your face. I get darker tint, right? Sun in your face, man, but just listen to the words, right? I know every time I stay off I can't even stay off for a week. I got some pressing issues. I got some preparation I'm doing. I don't know why people are living on this YouTube without preparing. And if you are, but we really can't worry about what Joe Blow is doing. We can't really worry about who's going to be indicted with this Diddy stuff. They got so many distractions. That means a lot of people are slipping. Youngsters, if y'all don't understand what the game is, for real. Because back in the day when we slipped, it cost us something. Sometimes it's your life. Sometimes you didn't see the feds or something like that. Whatever you was doing wrong, it's going to be exposed. Everything, like Cat Williams said, everything's been exposed. Don't get caught on this Hollywood weird stuff. You already know that was weird. When we used to tell them, when we used to say, man, y'all in Illuminati, God damn it, skulls and bones. Listen, we lost, even my generation. Let's go all the way back to Generation X. In the 70s, right? They plotted to make us crash the hell out because they knew we was coming out the civil rights movement, right? Them 70 babies was ready to get this shit right. But what they do? Put more drugs in our community? Made it seem like you was my enemy? Put a color to it. Man, let's just make this all a theater type movie. They gon', when I say they, us, we gonna lose. So now we down to grown men walking around with their pants on their goddamn thighs, and y'all women ain't calling this shit out? Oh, they sexy, huh? Half of y'all women went on the other side. Half of y'all dudes are down low dudes. That's what you need them guns for. Because it ain't too many people that know how to fight like a man. Stand up like a man. Man, they made masculinity look like that's something weak. If you see a tough guy out there standing on principle, let's talk about it, Dolph, right? And many others. Do you understand what we see in this world is making people pop pills? I always thought, like, damn, they dopey, but it's reasons for depression. If you're not trying, money don't take you out of depression. You have to do something for that money, and it ain't sitting right with your soul, so you tend to pop pills. You tend to get high. It's crazy how you started evaluating the shit, and they've been working on the master plan since the 70s. Man, shit, listen. When they see black people having power, what they say, not another Messiah will come out of the scare of the Black Panthers? It hasn't. Everybody mysteriously die. And y'all don't give a damn because y'all, like I say, selling y'all soul for a jelly roll. And y'all already know the saying. Money is the root of all evil. Man, I can talk to I'm blue in the goddamn face. Y'all ain't gonna catch that message. You try to look fly, grill, all that in your mouth. You know, back in the day, y'all with these crusty diamonds, you know, we was a generation talking about making trophies, not taking your life. You understand? Because I never just went out my way to knock off one of my brothers. But some of y'all come from a fucked up household. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to kick it. Y'all want to hee ha say for instance this. Man, I'm so heated, man, because I think my people, we helped them kill us. They didn't know how to come at a black man or a black woman because a woman is supposed to follow. So now they got all these old tough black women, man. Yeah, we appreciate you, man, but you got to know your place, man. We shouldn't be arguing with the black woman because of what media told them or what they sorry ass parents that told them. Just play your part. We got it hard out here. My man say we got it hard as a black man. Better yet, I'm going to say these people that's got their mind all twisted and upped up because they so depressed they don't see no future. They don't see no future. So I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting. I'm going to give you, it's going to be more tomorrow because I can't give you everything today. This was coming in as the explosion in Georgia. I know a lot of people in our community, and that's sad to say because I thought they was laughing when they say blacks don't have IDs. Black don't have drivers, man. That shit is fucking true, man. It's ridiculous, right? Like a lot of black men don't know how to pull up their pants. That's ridiculous, right? What? A black man will knock you out for a white man, man. What the fuck is going on? Oh, y'all been brainwashed. Nobody told you different. You killing the brother that you gonna need. Because a lot of y'all scary individuals ain't gonna do nothing. Yes, sir, master. Well, Charles White said it. And a couple of other people said it. We're gonna be back in slavery. And what you gonna do about it? This is gonna be the era where, if the world continues, right? Well, you was in this era, and the generations later on is gonna say, if I was there, I wouldn't have done that. Huh? Does that sound like it makes sense? Because a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters say, I wouldn't stand for it, but you standing for it now. So this is one side of genocide. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of genocide. You say you wouldn't stand for because our ancestor took slavery, they say. We don't know what the hell happened. We're confused. Everything people learn in the book has been taught. They ain't got no reference point. When did that lie start? Oh, they come up with a goddamn before Christ type. And y'all believe them, man. Why is the world so goddamn wicked? Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all want to get along? Okay, we get along up under the same neck chain. Up under the whole wrist chain, leg lock. See, they let us out of slavery, but mentally we still slave because a lot of people thinking philosophy, right? Philosophy made you dumb because you're thinking you're smarter than your brother, which common sense ain't common no more. It's good to check up on your common sense. But you thinking that you know all the numbers and you know the reference point. What is that doing for us? You're very uneducated because you still being trained by somebody. Can somebody say hello? Yeah. You still being trained by somebody. All the information that we got and we know. Somebody told it to them. Somebody told it to them. So how do you know it's the truth? Well, I know it's the truth because Yahweh, I got a connection, right? A lot of people say they got connections, but they still smoke crack. Stop lying to yourself. Well, that might be the connection with the demon. I don't know, but I see things. Not crazy men seeing things, right? But I watch people envy me, and I just inspire them to be the best they can be. I'm not a teacher. I'm a life learner. I can teach you some things that I have witnessed, and that worked for me, if that's the teacher. But a lot of these scholars, you got these youngsters, head fucked up, and these ex-gang members that still trying to keep on with the shenanigans, knowing there's cameras everywhere. Why you crashing these youngsters out? Do you understand we need all youngsters on deck? I'm talking about penitentiary rules in effect. Old school, if you was in the system doing what you do, holding it down, you already know what kind of war we got. It's the quiet before the storm. Who said that? Huh? The orange head man. Yeah. Y'all don't listen to the warnings until it's at your front door. That's what despicable. That is so goddamn, I don't even talk like that. But I'm just thinking about something that makes you want to puke. Right? Oh, y'all gonna have enough time of puking. If they ain't hitting you with this air poison, putting in all this fast food shit. Hey, man, I can't help you, man. When you land on your deathbed, right, and knowing that what Slugger said, man, you shouldn't eat that swine. You shouldn't do this. Now, it's automatic when I go to restaurants and I don't eat pork, it's automatic, especially them Spanish folks, right? I ain't got nothing against the Spanish, but y'all fell victim to the genocide of the brothers, too. God dang, they closed up that whole street. I don't think you went down the right way. They don't want to give you what you want. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. Everything is Diddy, no Diddy. You can't even have a real conversation with the immature minds. Have you noticed that? You can't have intelligent conversation. Like, I think this is a very good conversation. But if you say something that is 2024 generation, let me say this. I don't know when it changed, where a man can't talk to a man and just say regular words, right? Everything is, they don't want to be looked at as being, all these words in the English language is gay anyway. It's bastard language, right? Now, we got that understood. So when I say what I say, I can't have an intelligent conversation with the youngsters because the first thing they're going to say is no Diddy. Or, you say something about a link, they just throw it off because their mind is not focused. Not thinking that this is we're the last of the dying breed. We're the last of the dying breed. So where do I start? The world is a mess. You understand what I'm saying when I say what I say? The world is a hot mess. Majority of these guys don't stand on business. They'll kill you though. And what you gonna do? You knocked off a soldier. Somebody could have been protecting you. Did you see that video where young Dolph was a turkey drive and they was talking about they know how to get them? Man, why you trying to get your own person? Y'all niggas are so emotional. I'm going to say the word. Yeah. I hate saying that word, but it got a little kick to it today. Yeah. Let me check out these comments. Y'all like talking. Let me talk back with you. What's up, Luke? I think, sometimes when you look at your chat, I think these are informants because that's why the internet is so popular. They got their government plants to keep you all focused, keep you laughing. It ain't nothing to be funny about, man. It ain't nothing to be funny about. And I think half of y'all dudes are, I hate to tell you, stay true, what's up? I think half of y'all dudes are retarded. And we're going to have to call it. See, social media then made it where everybody can get a channel, right? Everybody can get a channel. But half of the people, or more than half, ain't talking about shit. Who shot John? Soap opera. Soap opera. And I look at life and I say, man, listen, if you think it ain't gonna be no consequences for all the wrong that people done to you. I'm talking about, we don't even know. We sleeping in our bed, but some countries are being terrorized. No, for real. Now we are being terrorized. You understand what I'm saying? We got plants in the government that don't want to see America do good. We got these explosions as a delusion. and hurricanes that's weather made. Man, if you're thinking I'm lying, you sleep. So go ahead. Don't even go to work, right? Don't even go to work. Don't even act like you part of the system and of getting people mind right. Just to understand, what are you talking about? Like when I say this, half of these grown folks, and I'm gonna tell you something. The level of grown folks, I'm gonna tell y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear it, OGs. I know y'all don't want to hear it, elders. But to be grown is to live to 30. All them 20s you learning. To be growny, I say growny. To be grown, you living to 30. That's the new old elders. Because these youngsters ain't living past 15, 16, man. I'm going to get off in about 5 minutes, less than that, right? I got on a little bit late, man, but I got things to do, man. Because at the end of the day, I just wanted the best for everybody. I wasn't on here to make friends, but I made a few, right? I made a few. So that caused me to have a bigger network of like-minded individuals. I know I'm not going to be registering to some fruit bowls. You know, in class, you seen a class clown, and everybody was acting up in elementary. I know I was, right? I'm not perfect. So all these people walking around like they never got in trouble, man, you're in delusion. You're delusional. But when you grow up, you get to another level of understanding. How you supposed to be? I know it's a lot of responsibility of growing up. It don't make you too cool, right? It don't make you popular. It don't make you being a person that sometimes, if you got it, you got it. The popularity and all that comes with the character, not what you're talking, right? It's what you actually doing in your life to achieve your goal. You could be sitting on your ass, but you talking a good game. Hey, man, hey, you want some Cheerios? Because you're still in that same situation asking. You're not telling anybody about information that's going to help them mentally, I feel like a lot of people just playing the game. They have the truth in their mind, but they don't want to tell you all the truth because they feeling like you're going to pass them at the finish line. No, we running this race together. And before Nipsey said it, I was on that level of talking about life as a marathon. And it's not a quick sprint. I was talking to these youngsters the other day. I say, man, a lot of people just say, man, Slugger, you got it going on, man. Man, if I had your hands, I cut my... No. This has been a trial and error, you know? And I just been freestyling because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think it's nobody from my generation that thought that, I'm telling you, that thought they'll live this long, right? That's an accomplishment. Some people don't know what to do with the accomplishment because they really don't have nothing. See, YouTube that made it seem like everybody's on top of their game. People don't even come outside no more. There's more people come outside at nighttime than in the daytime, right? They sleep through the day. So they really lost reality, right? Those that sleep like vampires ain't shit. Hold on. Ain't producing nothing of quality of living. That's just my opinion. And they constantly talking about what they have and they ain't got it, right? A lot of people just playing the dozens, man. And you can tell about how I ain't talking about, I'm talking about y'all, but I know it's something that y'all could correct. Pull your pants up, man. Because the world ain't respecting us. And y'all part of the generation, we got our parents to respect. I'm talking about if it was fear or whatever, when we was growing up, the cops couldn't come in our neighborhood. They run in our neighborhood. When was the last time you got a badge from a cop? You know how they used to bring them stickers to the neighborhood to try to make the kids understand you can't do the fool, right? You ain't gonna be a cop, but nobody wants to be a cop. Because at the end of the day, this is me personally and a bunch of my homeboys. We see how y'all misuse the power. I noticed that the cops is the biggest gang in the United States. But you want to talk about people in the community trying to make it how they live because you put them in that situation. And it's kind of hard to get out of a situation if you got these tags on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that slugger. No sudden consequences for the bad behavior or action. And that's true. I'm gonna break it down. My theory will be, back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I'm talking about before cameras, right? Before cameras. All this Hollywood acting and no, you can't fight. Everything is by the lead, right? That makes a lot of people cowards. It ain't no hand. It ain't no, my generation is better, but we used to fight more. Because we was coming up, if you can't fight, bruh. I remember one situation, man, where it was rival, opposition, or whatever, right? And he heard they was rolling up on us. It was a mediator that got everybody to put their guns down and let these 2 or 3 individuals from high school, before it be all on the street, right, duke out their differences, and it was less bloodshed. The hatred can stop, and we can really grab the youth attention by understanding what their situation is, right? You can't say that you're trying to do a good job in life. You ain't went to go find a job, right? And I know it's like one of those things. You don't want to fall victim to the system. You don't want to work, but then guess what? The system you in is gonna have you dead or behind a brick wall. And you see the codes are over with. You had killers, whatever the amount of money they did, Dolph would have gave them that, because somebody else was coward enough to take up somebody else's beef on the accusation that they ain't gonna want for nothing else. Now look at the courtroom, young man flipping on each other, brothers flipping on each other, telling, just, you only gotta say these words to the one you think are weaker, and the one that's weaker could be the killer. But if you say, ain't gonna have no charges on me, they're telling the whole city. They ready to tell their life story. Effing, who's gonna pay? Man, I gotta get out. But effing, who's gonna pay the consequence? Debo, I don't even wanna. Well, that could be true. I ain't gonna bash you. That could be true. And we still out here. And if you feel like that, we just ain't fucking with you. I'll be goddamn. I ain't gonna even say that because I think that's clickbait. But you run me hot like that because you'll put that in my channel like that's cute. It ain't no way a man psychologically can have things in his head like that. Okay, that's all good, man. I know you got a true heart. Stay true, man. Say, man, it ain't too many. When I say that, it's like, y'all don't understand. I see problems by the end of this year. And everybody's distracted with this Dolph case. Everybody distracted what Rallo said. Everybody distracted what Kamala Harris said. Everybody distracted. Some kind of way, something got y'all distraction than what's reality in front of your face. Protect your family. Get up out this bullshit. Y'all got to get out of it. This monkey see, monkey do bullshit ain't moving nowhere for us. And then I know half of these youngsters got kids. What you want to be known known as. You know, when I was growing up, I wasn't worried about no legend. I was just living my life. But since Hollywood had made it this YouTube or viral, the word viral, like World Star, everybody was fighting everybody. World Star, just hollered it out. But since everybody's in Hollywood, I'm talking about the D-listers or C-listers or the F-listers. Y'all suck as acting. Because at the end of the day, ain't no motherfucking body perfect, bro. Everybody want to be like, but you don't even like yourself. You want everybody to take a chance on you, but you a shady cat, men and women. You don't think real individuals see that bullshit? But I know at the end of the day, when you stand your ground, you're going to be the one that's suffering because everybody can be handled. But see, me knowing the other side, I know it's another side even when you locked up. A lot of y'all never been locked up, but y'all be on here perpetrating. So why you think our youth is like this, right? We'll talk more about that. I guess I'll make it a whole week, man. I got too much to say. I'll be back on Monday. Well, today's Monday. Well, Wednesday and Friday. Shit might happen. So I'm gonna be on here until I say I ain't. And pretty soon, that's just one of those words people gonna hear. People, grown folks, take a break from this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of kids on this motherfucker. And everybody is into that viewing, right? Hollywood got us, man. We'll talk about it. Hollywood made you think, y'all think, because y'all don't know the scoop of the game. All them views are authentic. All them views are authentic. All those subscriptions are authentic. So y'all really want to follow the person you think everybody's listening to. But look at the world now. Look at the world now, bro. It's Monday, man. This day right here ain't gonna never happen again. This day right here ain't gonna never happen again. Down here in Texas, it's 5:19 p.m. How you seen the world and what happened? It won't be another Monday like this. It won't be another day. Whatever happened to you in your life, it won't occur the same way. Meet the people that could benefit you and you could benefit somebody else. Using people is not the best benefit, because I want to say, if you burn that bridge and you know that person was solid, or if you said something you thinking you running game, people peep it. I think this is the most wisest and brightest time in your life. All your senses should be kicking because it's drama everywhere. So why you want to be sleeping on the couch? Why you want to be sleeping in your mind? It's your boy Slugger, man. You already know. I hate to go, but I got, hey. Y'all stay up. Tune in tomorrow around the same time, 4-ish. I'll try to get it right after 4, but I'm just getting everything. I work for a living. I don't know what y'all do, and I don't care as long as y'all being productive and not killing our race, because we the last of the Mohicans. Chicago. Venezuela done moved in on y'all. Y'all gonna make a genocide song on them because they got passage. It's a lot of people, man, say, man, we're gonna shake it up tomorrow. We're gonna tell them, I'm gonna tell the world my opinion on this election. All these Sambo individuals, they ain't, man, I've been on YouTube almost, 3 years? 3 years. And some of these people in the same situation, bro. Ain't no way you can change your whole situation. Let me go, man. I get at you. Slugger.